Audio Jungle.
Hey, how you doing? We're back for another lesson from Faith Legacy and our discussion on how to raise our children with a plan. Thanks so much for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about the value of positive attitude and the myths that surround it. Myth number one is, my attitude can't change. See, we believe attitude is a choice. We are convinced of it, and we are not the only ones that believe this. We agree with others that attitude is a choice. John Gordon says it this way: we have the power to develop positivity within ourselves, and in the process, positively contribute. The more positivity we develop on the inside, the stronger and the more resilient we become on the outside to others. Positivity is a muscle, and we can develop it. We often joke that even if it killed us, we were going to make sure our children had a positive attitude. But there's some reality in that tongue-in-cheek statement that we used. We knew we wanted this to be a key value in the lives of our children, as it had become for us. We continue to work hard at having a positive attitude. It is not always easy, but our attitude can and needs to change. A positive attitude is a choice, and we must develop this muscle. We have faced challenges like everyone else, and at times journalists said to me, the one who seemed to be positive, your attitude has changed. I'd lost some of that joy and that positive attitude as life had tugged on me. Now again, I'm often the one who loves life and knows all will work out for the best. Really kind of that glass half full kind of guy, and I've always been that way. I see the best and most in opportunities and situations, but even people like me need an attitude adjustment and must work to develop a positive attitude. How about you? How are you modeling a positive attitude for your children? Another myth we often believe is that attitude doesn't really matter. Some of us are incredibly talented, intelligent, and have tons of ability, but our attitude does matter. Venus Williams, the great tennis star, says, if I walk onto the court and believe the other person is better than me, I've already been defeated. Now, she may have had the most powerful serve or powerful backhand, be stronger, faster, and all around better, but she is convinced that if she is not in the right frame of mind with the right attitude, she will not win. Attitude can be our greatest asset. Now, we're not all the greatest at all things, but if we start with a positive attitude and know we have talents and abilities to offer, we can win in life as well. The person with the most talent will often fall short with a poor attitude. How's our approach to life? Attitude does make that pivotal difference in how far we go in life. Your attitude then becomes an asset and not a liability.
Another myth is that attitude doesn't limit me. In other words, it doesn't really matter what my attitude is as long as I'm getting everything done that I'm supposed to do. As long as I meet my deadlines, I can have a sour attitude. As long as I'm taking care of my family, I can be snippy and unpleasant. As long as I get up every morning and go to work, it's okay to make everybody else around me miserable because I've chosen to be negative. But here's the truth. Our attitude does make a huge difference. We have known for quite some time, but even researchers at Duke University confirm that optimistic people work harder, get paid more, win at sports more regularly, get elected to office more often, and live longer. Attitude definitely determines your altitude. Are you going to soar with the eagles or cluck with the chickens? It's your choice. How high will you fly? One day, as I was working with our youngest, Gabby, on her math assignment, which was not always a fun experience, to tell the truth. Math was a challenge, and that particular day, Gabby was not a happy camper. I finally said to her, Gabby, you need to go to the other room and get such and such book, and on the way back, look at our list of values on the wall and reread value number 4. After she got back, she said, Mom, I'm sorry. You're right. I didn't have a positive attitude. And we breezed through the rest of the lesson. Now understand, it didn't always work that smoothly. This is a story of a win. But I was able to use our values to discipline my daughter because we had already established who we were as a family and how we had chosen to live our lives. I was just given an opportunity to hold her accountable to that choice to remain positive and fly high.
Here are a couple of concluding thoughts on instilling and developing a positive attitude. I would often say, as I dropped off our kids for school or an event, smile. They're free and somebody might just want one and need one. We can choose to influence others with a positive attitude and spirit. Give thanks every day for something. Proverbs says, a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a broken spirit saps a person's strength. A heart of gratitude makes a huge difference in our lives. Find things for you and your children to be thankful for. Write them down and share them with each other. Talk about this. Even in the midst of difficult times, there is always something to be thankful for. Hey, at least we're still breathing today. That's something to be thankful for. We do have life, and we're thankful for that. We have one another. It will help your attitude to be positive. Attitude is a choice. Write it on your bathroom mirror. Write it other places. Remember it. Quote it. Challenge your kids. Live it out.
As we shared in our book, Faith Legacy, the person we highlight from Scripture is Paul. That is one man who remains positive through some of the most horrible situations in life.
Yes.
One example of someone who chose to remain positive no matter what. And look at the difference he made and continues to make in countless lives even today. The question we ask our children is, how high will you fly? And the gift we give them is an eagle figurine, just to remind them that with a positive attitude, we can soar with the eagles. Won't you choose a positive attitude and soar with the eagles as well?